As the Republican president-elect got ready to return to the White House, U.S. Special Counsel Jack Smith resigned, which means he leaves without either of his criminal prosecutions of Trump seeing trial. Smith spearheaded the federal prosecutions against President-elect Donald Trump on allegations of mishandling sensitive documents and attempting to reverse his 2020 election loss. In a court filing on Saturday, Smith requested that U.S. District Judge Aileen Cannon withdraw a court order she ordered preventing the release of his final report, citing his resignation from the Department of Justice on Friday. A footnote in the filing announcing Smith's resignation stated that the special counsel had finished his work, sent in his final confidential report on January 7th, and separated from the Justice Department on January 10th. The U.S. Supreme Court, which has 3 justices appointed by Trump, ruled that former presidents have broad immunity from prosecution for official acts, and Smith, a former war crimes prosecutor, brought 2 of the 4 criminal cases Trump faced after leaving office to a standstill after a Trump-appointed judge in Florida dismissed one. Smith abandoned both charges, citing a long-standing Justice Department policy prohibiting prosecution of sitting presidents after Trump defeated Democratic Vice President Kamala Harris in the election on November 5. Smith's team defended the cases they had filed and asked courts to drop the accusations, stating merely that they were unworkable due to Trump's imminent return to the White House. Smith's exit is another indication of the criminal proceedings against Trump collapsing, which may have no legal ramifications for the incoming president and caused a backlash that fueled his electoral resurgence. It was anticipated that Smith would leave the Justice Department. Trump, who has repeatedly referred to Smith as deranged, had declared that he would fire him right away when he took office on January 20th and hinted that, once he is back in power, he would seek revenge on Smith and others who looked into him.
I fired him. He was a bully, he was a bad guy, and he ended up being a weak guy because all bullies.
Trump was charged in New York with attempting to conceal a hush money payment to a porn star during his 2016 presidential campaign, making him the first sitting or past American president to be charged with a crime in 2023. Georgia prosecutors also accused Trump of trying to rescind his state's electoral loss.